77 WABC and Bergen Newbridge Medical Center honor the life of legendary broadcaster and our friend, Ernie Anastas.
Hi, it's Ernie Anastas. You know, your thoughts can affect how you feel. Bergen Newbridge Medical Center is the largest hospital in New Jersey, providing comprehensive, equitable, compassionate, and high-quality emergency inpatient and outpatient medical care, plus mental health services and substance use disorder treatment. The Bergen Newbridge team can address your total health needs in one convenient location. Call 201-225-7130 for an appointment or newbridgehealth.org.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi. Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
And we are back. And with us today is Miranda, Devine, and Rita.
Yeah, boy, Miranda, you hit it right on the head. This sort of misdirected sympathy. And I am furious, as everybody should be, about this horrible case of this guy, this repeat offender, the 32-year-old guy who just gets out of a psych ward and he pushes the former teacher down the stairs to his death in a subway, in a New York City subway. And then there was somebody who was a victim of his before who felt bad because she didn't want to put another black man in jail. Explain what's going on here, because this infuriates me.
It really is, and it's just so sad, but so typical of this misplaced female compassion that has been so misdirected since, I guess, for the last 6 years. It's gotten worse since we had the George Floyd riots. So this young liberal woman, she refused to cooperate with prosecutors after this same guy allegedly attacked her on the subway 5 weeks before he pushed a retired New York City school teacher to his death last week. And she's 23. She now has regrets. And as you said, she told one of our reporters, maybe a part of me was just like, I don't want to put another black man in jail. And because of that, this violent, recidivist, predator, crazy or not crazy, whatever it is, he allegedly killed another victim. And she was very lucky to escape. And instead of saying to herself, right, well, I must make sure that no one else goes through the ordeal that I did, and he chased her and her friend through the subway car, according to her, and then tried to tackle her onto the ground, and she managed to get away. But this person was a very tall, very strong, fit male. And so she was lucky that she managed to evade him. And she and her friend also, she says, got off the train and they were walking down the street. They ran and then they were walking down the street, and this person, they said, was following them. So this is not normal. This is frightening. This is somebody who should not have been on the street. And I cannot for the life of me understand the mentality of someone who's been so brainwashed by the lies that they've been fed by the left, that, you know, the only reason that there are any people in jail who are black is because the cops and the system are racist. It's not true. The justice is blind, and it's meant to be blind, but it's getting increasingly less blind, which is dangerous for everybody, black, white, whatever race or creed you are.
Absolutely. Craig Eaton.
One of the big problems, too, is that the DA is handcuffed. The bail laws and the discovery laws. You know, the DA must disclose the name and address and contact information for every victim and witness to a crime to the defense counsel for these dirtbag defendants. So people are afraid. They don't want to get involved. They don't want to prosecute. They don't want to cooperate because they're afraid of retaliation.
That is such a good point. And this was the laws that Andrew Cuomo brought in when he was governor. He approved them, and they went into operation in January of 2020. That was when the COVID was. So it was right before COVID hit, and everybody warned that these laws would be catastrophic, the new bail laws, but also, as you said, these new requirements that prosecutors must reveal the names and circumstances, addresses and everything of the victim to their attacker. And so, of course, a lot of women are afraid that would put them in danger. And everybody warned, but because COVID hit a couple of months later, there was a lockdowns and it was all masked. And then when crime went up after COVID, nobody put the finger on those laws.
Yeah, absolutely. Really frightening stuff. Well, Miranda, thank you so much.
Miranda.
Yeah, it's scary. We got to wake up.
What do we all stand for?
Truth, justice, and the American way.
Away. And let's join Mark Levin in progress.
The following is a paid issue advertisement.
If the vote count is accurate, then how come the number of voters is different? And if it's not accurate, then why was it certified? We are suing Letitia James and the New York State Board of Elections for a conspiracy against fundamental rights. This is not about who won. It's not about what party. It's about the fact that they don't care about your rights.
Paid for by RealAmerica.vote, a DBA of New York Citizens Audit Civic Fund, Incorporated.
Go to realamerica.vote.